Welcome to Los Angeles. Lights, camera, action, emphasis on lights in the greater Hollywood area as the USC Trojans set to open another season tonight. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Missouri State Bears, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the USC Trojans. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Bears ready to get this thing started and open the season. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So USC's offense will take the field first. A lot of times you run into these types of matchups, high-powered offense, big-time team against an opponent that's likely overmatched. So how do they keep this thing from getting ugly?
Well, everyone's going to have to elevate their level of play here defensively to have any chance in this one. And I'll tell you the hard part about stopping this offense, David, it's what Chip Kelly used to always say. It's a nameless, faceless opponent. They don't care who you are. They don't care what your record is. This offense comes out, and they are trying to embarrass you.
Well, the good thing is for this defense, it's been talked about all week, right? Like, you're not good enough. This is a high-powered offense. Like, the players' attention are fully caught, right? They know exactly what they're going against. Let's see if some emotion and adrenaline can really play a factor, and they play better than they have all year.
They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Wrapped behind the line, it's Jordan. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. To the air, it's Mayava. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Sanders. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. And the Trojans line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. So Missouri State's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Slithers into space. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the first down. Looking for a gap. It's Joyner. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Clark to fire. Makes the catch. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this open. They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the 4th down stop.
And what a job by this defense. Early in the game, you want to set the tone. You want to set your offense up as much as you can. And here in the first half now, giving the ball back to them. on their side of the field, shutting the fourth down conversion down, sending a message to this offense.
Handoff from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Got it in the middle with Sanders. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Trojans will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking for space. It's Lawrence. Solid run. Picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. The Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? To the ground with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Clark wants to throw. Quickly to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Bears are flying down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the right. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. The short hands. It's Joyner. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with results of the play. On 4th down, going to the air. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Give to the back. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. They go right back to him. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the 1st quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Clark to fire. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Well, here's an interesting decision. It's early in the game. Do you want to be aggressive and try to seize momentum and go for this? Or do you just take the field goal and take the points?
They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Splits the uprights. Good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Clemson is ahead early in Death Valley, but that's not exactly Trevor Lawrence out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by a field goal over LSU. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man downfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Best uniforms in the sport, and a play is made befitting of those threads.
Well, this is not the format to have a debate back and forth. Not the best uniform in sports, but definitely always a lot of flash and sizzle with USC offenses.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll run it to the right. Got a little space. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. The RPO, it's complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield. It's Strachan. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Trojans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. It's good. And the field goal ties it up here in the 2nd quarter.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Give to the running back. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Clark wants to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Clinton. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. A 1st down for the offense. Power football with the run. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll field the punt and take it back. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the 1st. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. The Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to get it through the air. Quick strike complete. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Offense set on 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll run play action. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Looking for a man. It's Mayava. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. He'll do it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lemon. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Running to Green. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Pulls and fires complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He's got him. They bring him down, but not before he gets a 1st down at the 35. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Clark to fire. Pulls it in. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Quickly complete. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Bears will punt this one away. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to our men inside the world-famous LA Coliseum.
And the Trojans will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he's coming out of the end zone. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. To the air on first down. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. Bunch formation for these receivers. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. And the Bears line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They bring the punter onto the field now. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Hauls it in at the 40. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. To the air, it's Mayava. That's caught. It's Sanders. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. From the gun, the running back has it. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Grab behind the line. It's Jordan. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Third down coming up.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Texas Tech is showing little remorse for its opponent today. Feels like ever since they arrived at the stadium, that Red Raiders offense has been a buzzsaw. They're up by 31 over the Groupers. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Clark wants to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Might be calling a hot route. Quick completion to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. And the Bears send out the punt unit. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Pulls it, fired, complete.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds the tight end. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Looking to throw on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Lane.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They'll leave it with him. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. The Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Finds his big tight end. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Here's a heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. If you had a DB on the bingo card for the first sack of the game, you win.
Man, and I've been here before, Reese. Like, I can hear the trash talk right now. Like, wait a minute. I got to cover everybody in the back end, and I'm going to get sacks. Like, hey, defensive line, you want to get me some sacks? Or I guess I'll do it myself.
And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. And he missed it. No good. The lead is still at double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Clark to fire. Throws to the wideout. Just goes right through the wicket and brings up 3rd down. Man, he will be thinking about that one. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Robinson. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. The Bears decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Hauls it in, looking for space. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Catch in the middle, it's Lemon. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Makes the grab over the middle. They stop him at the 42, but they're on a roll with a pickup of 15 and a 1st down. Looking back to last year, the Trojans made a midseason quarterback change. You might expect that, trying to live up to what Caleb Williams was able to do, but Jaden Maiava certainly finished strong, Jesse.
Yeah, the UNLV transfer looked really, really good, especially at the end of the year. And you know, with Lincoln Riley, one of the great QB whisperers in recent college football memory, if you're locked in and you're playing and you're seeing the field the way Lincoln Riley is seeing it and calling it, this offense is going to be unstoppable. If he does that, he's going to put up Heisman numbers.
And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Got it behind the line. It's Jordan. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Trojans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the back. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Quarterback on the keeper. Fights off the defender. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. They'll send the back in motion. Caught in the backfield, it's Jordan. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Maiava. Pocket breaking down. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. Oh, and he not only gets the ball back, he's also got enough for the first down.
USC.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
And the offense putting up more points, and guess who's jacked up? This home crowd starting the season off with offensive fireworks and looking to go 1-0. They are loving their squad.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. They marched 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. On the run, it's Lawrence. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Right back to the well. It's a seam wide open. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. The Bears will line it up on 1st and 10. Clark wants to throw. Got his man. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Got his man. So much change of direction. He's down to the 23. And the Bears come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. Quick spin on the run. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense, first and goal from the 7. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Missouri State! A great catch and run for 6.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Clemson has just had no answer to the onslaught they've faced so far today. Almost feels like instead of touching Howard's Rock, that sucker was dropped on top of them. They're trailing by 15 to LSU. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. From the shotgun, the inside give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Rushes on him. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
The Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab on the left. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. They believe they can run right here. The Bears pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Really good job running the ball, getting that first down. Now here comes the tempo.
Makes the grab. It's Lawrence. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. The play-action fake. Finds his big tight end. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Bears moving quickly to the line. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Clark to fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Trying to impose their will with the run. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Pulls it in. It's Sanders. Still on his feet at the 45. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. Rides the back on the option to give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Looking for a crease, it's Jordan. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Scrambling away. He's loose. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. The quarterback takes a knee, and they'll start this new season with a victory. As disappointing as this is, everything's still in front of this team. I mean, think back to 1983 Miami. Got blown out in the opener but won the national championship.
You're absolutely right, Reese. Lots to play for here. And there's no doubt when you watch this team, they've got the talent to get it done. They've got to execute better. They got to iron out some of these mistakes we saw here on the field today. But I think if this is a team, if they stay healthy throughout the course of the year, David, they've got a lot to play for this season.
Goodness gracious, I guess I'm the only one that caught the 1983 reference. I know you two guys were alive. I wasn't even alive yet. Good Lord, you guys are old. Like, this is a long time ago. Can you use a little better reference there, Reese Davis?
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.